This is awesome. Okay. If I'd known you guys were gonna be that, I should have added way more swears. Okay. This is called "My Body Goes on Vacation at a Window."
Listen up, folks.
Quiet, please.
Thanks. 1. My little cousin Seamus is 5. He's awesome. His favorite activity is jumping in his little red wagon, hauling ass down the slanted driveway, and bashing himself super hard into parked cars. Once he was bugging his sister, and his father told him he had 2 options. He could stop bugging his sister and get his dessert, or he could keep bugging his sister and go without. Seamus said, "You have 2 options. I could be a good boy, or I could be a very, very, very bad boy." In an argument, I was once told, "You don't just think your cousin's awesome. It's more than that. You idolize him. You want to be just like him. He's 5. You're an idiot." 2. Ted Hughes died on October 28, 1998. A decade later, they'd published his unfinished poem, Last Letter, his only work to deal with the day of Sylvia Plath's death. If Hughes had wanted to publish the poem, he could have. His last collection dealt exclusively with their relationship. But he didn't. And after he died, they published it anyways. The decision was made by his widow and a close friend. After you stop breathing, no one is ever nice to you. Your memory is no match for the weight your body now carries in the eyes of the living. 3. Whenever I fly, I think of dying. In the good way. The plane thrusts and tears the sky and burns its rumbling halt across the fate of some foreign city. The furious incantation makes the inside of my body feel like a soundproof room. My voice becomes special. The words within it, precious. I look at the random lady beside me and I think about dying together. I wonder about Grace, if I'll just grab her head and scream into the madness of her face. If I'll pee all over both of us. Of how intimate it'll be when she's the last thing I see. If we don't care what we do right before we die, why do we ever care? The universe, billions of years in the making, has a face. It watches us watch ourselves, sees the self-consciousness and the judgment. It asks, what's the matter with these babies? Why don't they just pick up their rattles? Why don't they just play? 4. John Bonham was the drummer for Led Zeppelin. If the internet had existed in the 1970s and you'd said to him, "John, there's this thing called Facebook. You post pictures and you answer quizzes and you write out witticisms and what you had for breakfast and your every other whim. And if you like something, there's a button for that too. Yeah. You just click it. That means you like it." If you said, "Hey John, will you be my friend on Facebook?" I don't think he would have accepted. By all accounts, he was a really sweet guy. I just don't think he'd have the time. He was really good at drumming. I don't think he had time for anything. Someone could have been like, "Hey, that's your mom. You should give her a high five." And he would have said, "No. I have to practice." His overdose at the age of 32 might have been an escape from a body that refused to quit. 5. My body goes on vacation at a window. After the wedding, I watch my family run around the backyard with snowballs. They ruin their suits and dresses. They laugh about getting smacked in the face. When we die, let us all be so dead. Dead, dead, dead. Too dead to ever get up again, to ever live again. So dead we'll just have to tell God we have nothing left for the angels. We spent it on ourselves downstairs. We couldn't help it. It was just so important. Someone told a joke and we couldn't stop laughing. Someone was playing music that just couldn't be wrong. Thank you.